Hi, Alyson, Stanfield with Art Biz Success, and the final of 3 videos looking at how you, artists, make money from your art. In the first video, I gave you an overview of diversifying your income. The second video is about categorizing your income sources so that you can see the details about where the money is coming from. In this video, I want to discuss how to look at those numbers so that you find meaning in them and you can make informed decisions. You ready? You're going to be analyzing your numbers. And as a reminder, you're going to be categorizing your art income by types, by venues, or by collections. See that earlier video for more detail because your categories might be different. You might also need to break them down further in order to see a clear picture. And a quick aside, if you aren't already listening to the Art Biz, I encourage you to tune in because I've been asking most of my guests recently about their sources of income, and they're very generous with their information. I think it's helpful to hear what other artists are doing, so be sure to subscribe to the Art Biz wherever you listen to podcasts. Now, here's what you're going to do with those categories. That was homework from the second video. When you plan to make more money, your goals must be grounded in reality. As a business owner, you need to know that your goals aren't just grabbed out of the clear blue, they're based on evidence. And 1 year of income numbers isn't sufficient data for reliable evidence. You also know that as an artist and entrepreneur, your income fluctuates from year to year, probably more than you would like for it to. You want to account for both on and off years in your planning. To analyze your numbers, you're going to need to document your total art related gross income for the past 3 to 5 years. We're only dealing with gross income here. And then, two, to break down that total into income sources from your various categories. You're going to start with a really simple table that looks like this. The categories of income sources you decide on, that's again from the second video, are in the left column and the years in the subsequent columns with totals at the bottom. This is a worksheet that you're going to use in the money plan. It's the success workshop for accelerating your income. It's coming up soon after I release this video. I'm going to lead you through steps to help you stop or adjust what isn't working, to examine your schedule, to consider what lights you up and build on what's successful. So if you're already signed up for this workshop, be sure to keep an eye out for the worksheet and get a head start on your plan because we're just going to start right into it when the money plan begins. Whatever worksheet you use the number of years that make sense to you. The years during the pandemic might be an anomaly in your business, or it might also be a new normal. You need to decide how many years to include, and you can always go back and add more or leave some out. So just get started. And if you don't know where to begin, start with 3. And then start filling it in with your gross income for each category. You'll end up with something like this example. Then you want to know the percentages because I think that's easier to make sense of than the larger numbers with a dollar sign attached to them. But you have to start with the currency amounts before being able to add the percentages beside each number. To get your percentages in each category, math is involved. Warning, warning. You're going to divide the sales for that income stream by the total sales in that category. So if you're looking at your screen right now, from gallery 1 in year 1, we divide 1,500 by 17,000 and we get 8.8%. For our sakes, I rounded it down to 8% so that my numbers came out to 100%. And it's okay if your income sources in the left column vary from year to year. You just want to make sure that you have them all covered in the process. Now that you have these numbers, you can begin to make sense of them. Spend time looking at the numbers on the worksheet. You're looking for trends and opportunities for growth. I promise the numbers will tell a story. It might not be one that you want to hear, but it's one that you need to hear so that you can do something about it. When I first did this, I noticed that the sales of my book decreased each year following a new edition. Now, that might seem obvious that they would have gone down, but it could just as easily have done the reverse and gained momentum with each year. It just wasn't the case. I was looking at my numbers. So, using this example, notice how Gallery One picks up steam in year three and commissions go down. There's certainly a reason for this. So, what is it? What's the story? Did Gallery One get a new salesperson? Did they change their strategy? Or is it the result of consistent marketing on your part or their part? Did they get better at marketing? Did your commissions go down because you decided to put more effort into gallery sales rather than commissions? Understanding these answers will help you project future income and help you decide where to spend your precious energy and resources. Then you can create your money plan for the future. And that's what we're going to do in the money plan. You'll use the work that you've done here to set an income goal, then break down that goal into your categories and according to your schedule so that you can begin to visualize how it can happen. You can actually see that it can be done. You'll ensure profitability by setting up some accountability around following through with your plan. Check it out and other programs at artbizsuccess.com.